posture panties on. How was lunch? You know, it's like I'm talking, pretend I'm walking on stage. How was lunch? I've got these awesome heels on. They're gorgeous. Red bottoms, to be exact, right? So I'm going to give you guys a sec to jump on. We're going to pin this to the top of the announcement section. That's the only way you're going to be able to find this, apparently, because Facebook is having, you know, a tantrum because we're just like killing it in the Facebook group because that's just what we do. That's how we do things. But I'm excited. We're going to making a, Rochelle says, I'm ordering posture panties tonight. Good. That's all I needed to know. Put your posture panties on for 2021. But we're going to teach you, well, I'm not teaching you anything right now. We have a special guest who's going to be coming on and teaching you all things Instagram Reels. And when I tell you that this is someone who I stalk on Instagram, I'm telling you, this is someone who I stalk on Instagram. And we actually met on Instagram because he liked something of mine. And I was like, I know who you are. Hello. And we created this relationship. We've actually spoken on stages together too, which is pretty cool. Not as big stages as he has, but that's okay. I'm getting there. And I'm so excited. So I'm going to tell you right now, put your seatbelt on because this is going to be incredible. Your mind's going to be blown. And network marketers need to sing a different tune on Instagram. And that's what he's going to be talking to you about. How to 10x your growth on Instagram using Reels. His name is Brock Johnson. He is a 23-year-old former college athlete with a passion for helping others growing their brands using social media. He's reached a six-figure income as a college student, which, by the way, I don't know if you guys know about college football. That was rough for him. I remember watching his story, like how that had to go. That's a whole nother conversation. Let me not even go there. As a co-host of Build Your Tribe podcast, how many of you listen to that podcast? If not, go subscribe. It's a no-brainer. Instructor of multiple online courses, viral TikTok creator, Instagram marketing expert. I mean, literally has helped thousands of entrepreneurs, and I am one of them who loves what he has to offer. And that's why I brought him here for you today, healers. So without further ado, my friend, my homie, Brock, how are you, babe?
I'm good. Yeah, high five. There it is. Oh, this way. Boom. Got it.
Here we go. Whatever.
Yeah. Oh, that was a good one. Nice. Hi. Thank you so much for having me. I am so excited to be here today. Yeah, we met in person. Gosh, it was like almost 2 or 3 years ago now. It's crazy how much time flies and how many things have changed on Instagram since then. And really like how many things have changed on Instagram even in the last week. If you are like me, you opened up Instagram a week ago and it was like, whoa, it looks totally different. The layout's totally changed. There's like Reels and shopping and all these different new tabs and everything looks different. If your Instagram still looks the same, then congratulations. God bless you, because as of right now, you still have the old layout, but pretty soon it's going to shift to the new layout. But today specifically, we're going to be talking about Instagram Reels, and I have some slides ready for you that I'm super excited to share with you here. Here are my slides. If we can pull these up, cool, awesome. So 10x your growth with Instagram Reels, how to 10x your growth with Instagram Reels. And there's some good news for you. Because Reels, while they might be a few months old now, they're actually getting boosted and getting more views now more than ever. So I'm going to give you some of my top tips for Instagram Reels. And I say follow me for daily tips. It's not just a shameless plug for my own Instagram account, but also I do try to post some kind of tip at least once a day on my Instagram feed. So I hope you actually learn something from following me over on IG, but I'm going to pull these slides up and make sure that they can play. There we go. All right, so let me make sure these are working. How to 10x your growth with Reels. Instagram's new layout. This is the first thing I wanted to show you is if you aren't familiar already, this is what Instagram used to look like. And now we're actually used to be able at the bottom to see post and notifications. So that was like 2 of the 5 categories. And those are the 2 that have changed. You used to have the post in the center and then your notifications right next to it. Well, now they've replaced that with Reels and shopping. And if you're anything like me, then recently, I'm sure you've gone to tap on your notifications tab and you've ended up on the shoppings tab. Instagram totally redesigned their layout. But what does this new layout tell us? What does it mean for us as business owners, as network marketers, as entrepreneurs on Instagram? What does it mean? It means that Reels and shopping is their current focus. It's Instagram's current focus. It's what they care about. And that's why today we're going to be talking about 10xing your growth using Reels. And like I said, Reels are working better than ever. This isn't just for me. This isn't just for my mom. This is for everyone on Instagram. Reels are currently being boosted like crazy. I was checking right before we popped onto this live training, and I have a reel that I posted a few days ago that's about to hit 1 million views. It'll be my first one over 1 million views. But that's not just me. Here's an account example. This is one of our members inside our Instagram membership community, and she is about to cross 1 million views on her reels. And this is a screenshot of her insights. So her name is Lindsay. Lindsay has reached 1 million accounts in the last 7 days. Her follower account has doubled. She's doubled the number of followers she has in the last 7 days. And it's through using the strategy that I'm about to teach you. Here's the reel that she posted. It's actually at 1.6 million views now. It's gone up a couple 100,000 since I took this screenshot. It's a super funny reel. She's using the same strategies that I'm about to share with you. And this reel that she created, it is very funny. It is going viral. So while the reels you may be posting might not all get millions and millions of views like this one, this is a great example of a little bit of what we're about to be talking about. And I'll let you watch a quick little sneak preview of this hilarious reel by Lindsay.
We're leaving. Samantha, you grab your tablet. I don't want you talking to me. Good morning, Donna. Love what you did with the tulips. Fucking bitch. Go get him, Timmy. Your mama's little champ. Oh, no, Nancy. He sucks.
Lindsay's reel. It's hilarious. It's going viral. But there are some tips that we can share with you and some tips to set your reels apart from everyone else's. And that's really what you have to do, because in network marketing and really just on Instagram in general, there's a lot of noise. There's a lot of people vying for your attention. There's 1 million different kinds of content and 1 million different posts happening every single day. So you really need to stand out. You really need to set yourself apart and give yourself a leg up on everyone else. So here are the top tips that I have for you with Instagram Reels. And I hope you got your pen and paper ready, because we're going to fly through these. These are definitely, you need to write these down or take a screenshot, whatever you got to do. I hope you're ready. The first one is you need to have multiple cuts in your Instagram Reel. What that means is that every 2 to 3 seconds, you should start a new clip. You should change your positioning. You should change where you're at in your home. You should move to a new location every 2 to 3 seconds. That might seem like a lot, but the next time you're watching TV or you're watching a movie, try and count how long each scene lasts. Each clip only lasts like 2 to 3 seconds. And you don't even realize it when you're watching a movie, because that's what we've been trained to do. So when suddenly we start watching Instagram Reels and it's 15 seconds without a single cut, that's boring. That's old news to us. So have a cut every 2 to 3 seconds to keep your audience interested and engaged. Next, use a trending song or sound. Now, it's totally fine to create your own sound. It's totally fine to record your own audio or use your own music. But if you're using something that's already trending, you are more likely to also be trending yourself. So in the example that Lindsay had here, she used a trending sound. That pre-recorded voiceover, that was already made by someone else. And then she just added her own video, her own take on that sound. So your second tip is to try to use some sort of trending song or sound, some sort of viral video template that's already been done for you. And I think that this should be great news as someone who posts on Instagram all the time, because like there's so many posts that we have to be making and so much to be doing that sometimes it can be overwhelming with trying to figure out, okay, well also like, what the heck should I even be posting? So if you're using something that's already trending, you don't have to be the creative one. You can just rely on an already proven trending formula. Number 3, add closed captioning. You don't need to have some fancy app do it for you. You don't need to pay someone to transcribe your videos, but add text to your clips. Add text to your reels as you record them. That way, 2 things. Number 1, your audience who's listening with their sound off because they just put the kids to bed, or it's late at night, or they're at work and they're not supposed to be watching their Instagram Reels, they're watching with their sound off. So if you don't close caption your videos, the likelihood of them actually watching your videos really goes down. So add some closed captioning by typing out whatever it is you just said. And also, when you add closed captioning, you're adding more text to the screen. You're adding more for people to look at. It's more that's engaging. It keeps people plugged in even longer. And it's kind of the same principle of having multiple cuts. It's just more engaging and more exciting. This one is the big key. And this is where I might go on a little bit of a rant. Number 4, my 4th biggest tip for your Instagram Reels is to serve. Instagram Reels should be educational, motivational, captivating of your audience. If your Instagram Reels are just you holding up the product for the network marketing organization that you work for, what does that educate me? I'm not learning a thing. I'm not motivated to do anything, and I'm not captivated because that's very boring. I'll tell you what I am. I'm turned off because I feel like I'm being sold to. Instagram Reels are not your opportunity to create commercials for your Instagram. Instagram Reels are an opportunity for you to connect with your audience, to serve your audience, to teach them something, to inspire or motivate them, or to captivate them with a super funny reel like Lindsay did. Lindsay's reel didn't really teach us anything. It didn't really inspire us at all, but it was captivating and funny and very relatable to her niche, which is the mom space. She's in that like kind of mom entrepreneurship space. So serve your audience, be educational. If you just finished a workout, posting a reel of your sped up workout with a sweaty selfie at the end, that doesn't do anything for me. It's not very captivating. I don't learn anything and I'm not being motivated. Your goal should be, I've heard it called edutainment, education, entertainment, education, entertainment. That should be your goal with creating Instagram Reels. Share a top 5 tips. Share your 3 favorite resources. Share your biggest lesson learned. I mean, you're part of this great event right now, this live virtual event. This is so awesome. How are you not creating multiple reels every single day, sharing with your audience the biggest things that you're learning in this live event? I mean, think about how useful that would be. Think about how useful all of the knowledge and lessons that you're learning in this live event are. Now, take those and put them into bite-sized, reel-sized snippets and put them on your Instagram. It's just as useful for your audience, and they can now consume it in a super easy to consume, engaging way. Serve your audience with your Instagram Reels. Tip number 5 out of 8. I have 8 tips for you. Tip number 5, short captions are best. Right now, when people are watching Reels, they're not also reading the super long blog posts that you want to write in your caption. So in your caption, when you are making them for your Instagram Reels, keep it short. And then the pro tip that I have for you is to try asking a question rather than just, adding your 2 cents or saying a couple quick words about the reel. Try asking a question. That way you are encouraging your audience to engage. You're encouraging them to comment on the reel by asking a question and trying to get their answer. Tip number 6 is to use hashtags in the same way that you would on your Instagram feed post. You should be using hashtags with Reels, and you should put those hashtags in your comments section. We could spend an hour here talking about hashtags. We're not going to go too deep into them, but just know that you need to be using them in the same way that you would with any other Instagram feed post. Tip number 7, share the reel to your feed, and once it's shared to your feed, share it to your story. Right before uploading your reel, you'll have the option to either post it to just Reels or post it to the feed as well. You definitely want to post it to the feed as well, because if you don't, you're going to get way less views, and way less views means way less engagement. Your post won't, your reel won't be shown to as many people. So share it to your feed, definitely. And then take the extra step of sharing it to your own story so that your audience has every possible opportunity, whether they're looking at their feed or they're looking at their stories or they're looking at their reels, they have every possible opportunity of seeing your reel. And that will help you grow your Instagram and grow your following and just grow your reach with Reels. And then my 8th and final tip is to post at least 1 reel per day. You want to post at least 1 reel per day right now because, like I said, Instagram is promoting the heck out of Reels. They want you to use Reels. It's like when you bring home your new child, the new baby, and like you just want to show it off to everyone, or you have that one friend who just had a new kid, and they just want to show you pictures all day. And it's like, okay, like I get it. And they're like, oh my gosh, who does it look like, the mom or the dad? And you're like, it looks like a potato. It was just born. Everyone loves to show off their new thing. Instagram's the same way. Reels and this new layout, that's their new thing. They want to show off Reels. They want to help you grow your Instagram. So help them help you by posting Reels, and post at least one Reel a day. So these are the 8 tips, the top tips to growing your Instagram account and 10xing your reach and 10xing your growth by using Reels. Bottom line, serve your audience and captivate us. Serve your audience and keep us engaged with short captions, trending songs and sounds, multiple cuts. Use hashtags, sharing it to your feed and your stories. Keep us engaged and serve your audience. Those are my top 8 tips. And I have a bonus tip for you. I have one quick bonus tip for you. This one is a real game changer. This one is how Lindsay here doubled her following. She went from about 4,800 followers to now she's over 10,000 followers. So she more than doubled her following, actually. And it's through the strategy that I'm about to give you with this bonus tip. And that bonus tip is to find viral TikTok videos that are relating to your niche. You don't want to just find any random TikTok video, but find viral videos that relate to what you do on Instagram. Find viral TikTok videos that are in your industry and in your niche. Save them, which is super easy to do on TikTok. Save the TikTok and then post it onto your Reels. Post it onto your Reels. Now, of course, I added that note. You should tag the original creator to give them credit. But if you find a hilarious TikTok that's going viral, you find a super educational TikTok that's going viral, it has thousands of likes or thousands of views and millions of reach with that TikTok, save it and share it to your own Reels. Of course, you want to give the original person who made it credit, but you are just resharing their content. It's very common. I've had dozens of TikToks go viral and they get shared on Instagram all the time. And most of the time, the people don't even tag me. So share the viral videos that you're finding on TikTok onto your Reels, tag the original creator to give them credit, make sure it's in your niche. And it's a great way to stay consistent, right? I mean, that final tip of posting at least one Reel a day, that might seem way far out there. You got kids, you got the business, you got so many things to worry about. There's so many balls to juggle. And then you got to create a Reel a day. That might be a little bit too much to add to the plate. So take that off your plate by, instead of having to create your own Reel, find someone else's viral TikTok and share that onto your own Reels. It's a great way to really increase your reach, really increase your engagement, and revive a dead account. If your Instagram account feels like it's dead and it's just so hard to get any traction and get people to actually respond and engage with you on Instagram, this is a great strategy for reviving it, bringing it back to life, starting to get those comments, starting to get that engagement, starting to get people actually paying attention to what you're doing again. Really, ultimately, though, the bottom line is you need to focus on serving your audience. And there's no easier way to do that. There's no better place to do that right now than on Instagram Reels. It's so quick. It's so easy. It's so captivating. I mean, can you teach someone a quick tip in 15 to 30 seconds? Absolutely, you can. You could do that all day long, and you're going to continue to grow your audience if you're doing so.
I gotta just say, like, I did that with your post, right? Remember that post that I just did that I reposted?
Yep.
Wait till you hear this. But like, I want you guys to hear how powerful this is, because I literally that day was like, I don't feel like coming up with something. I got the event coming up. Who do I know that posts things that my audience would love and that I could also give a shout out to? Because that's something that I also love to do, is like share audiences, right? So let's see, that post of Brock's, there was a post that I did of his was talking about the Instagram's new search feature. Mm-hmm. And let's see, 386 saves, 108 shares. I reached 7,000 new people. 60% of them were not following me before.
Wow.
Hashtags up to 4,000 in reach. I got on the explore page with it, and the DMs are insane that I've got. And I actually got some of you found me from that post, and you're inside the summit right now, and you don't even know that. And I tagged you, and I gave him credit for it because that's the right thing to do. But look at that. Look how powerful that is. So what he's sharing with you, I did.
Mm-hmm.
Who did? Lori Rivers says she reposted it. How'd it work for you, Lori? OMG, I reposted that. See? Same thing. So that's powerful. I love it. You're incredible. And just like literally I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh wait, he's talking to me right now with the reels. Like he's like, Marina, why aren't you posting a reel every single day with the event? What's wrong with you? And I'm like, oh, because I forgot. And so we can't, we have to, this is when we have to take advantage of social media is in the beginning. And you did that with TikTok. You're the reason I got on TikTok. You're the reason I started doing reels. And so you guys, like, this was just fire. And this training, literally, if you did nothing else in this event, but this right here with your reels, it will expand your reach.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you would say to a network marketer, because I know that you come across a lot of network marketers that are being those spammy buttholes and spammy tammies, right? And so what would be your biggest advice if they're really stuck on like, well, I don't know, I don't know how to not be spammy. Like what would be like your first kind of pivot for them on Instagram?
Yeah, absolutely. I think first, define who your target market, your target audience is, and do that by picking your niche. And I say picking your niche because, and I'm sure you hear this all the time, Marina, people say like, help me find my niche. Like I need to discover my niche. Like it's some magical, mystical thing that's out there in the universe that's going to like just dawn on you one day. You're going to wake up in a dream and I know my niche. You just pick your niche. It's like going to a used car lot. You look through the cars and you pick the one you want. You pick your niche. You define who it is that you want to serve. That's step one. That's step one. Pick who you want to serve. That's not to say that can't ever change. Some niches might be better than others. You might be fit for one more than the other, but pick one niche, pick one group of people to serve and one way that you're going to serve them. For me, it's Instagram tips for small business owners. Like pick your one thing and then serve the heck out of them. So in order to combat this overselling and being spammy and salesy and slimy and gross, serve the heck out of them. Just teach. Give away free knowledge and free resources and free tips. And then guess what's going to happen? You're going to start to build up credibility. Those people are going to start to trust you. They're going to start to know, like, and even love you. Then they're going to start asking you, hey, can I buy something from you? I get DMs on a daily basis from people who are like, hey, do you have like one-on-one coaching? Can you like mentor me? Can you run my Instagram? What do you have to help me more? And then now we're in a conversation. Now we have that relationship built. Now they're asking me to sell to them. I have their permission to sell to them and I can have that conversation. I can send them the link. And if they don't click it, I can follow up and I can ask why not. And I can sell to them even more, but they've already given me permission to. They already trust me. They already love me. So they're literally asking to be sold to. But when you lead with a sale, like no one wants to follow a door-to-door salesman. No one wants to follow someone who's just selling to them all the time. You don't want to follow commercial. There's a reason why we fast forward through the commercials. You don't want to watch the commercials. So you definitely don't want to make your Instagram a walking commercial or sale.
Have you seen commercials now where they're using TikToks where they're trying to like actually, I was sitting on the couch and Jason doesn't get it. My husband doesn't get it, but I like geek out on all kinds of marketing. I pay attention to everything. So I'm like, look at them with the TikToks. And he's like, huh? Like during Sports Center or whatever. I'm like, look at them with the TikToks at them. Look at how smart they're getting with this marketing. They know. And he just looks at me like I'm stupid. But then like, I'll even see his group chat because he doesn't even have social media. Check this out. He doesn't have social media at all. He doesn't have to, obviously. Hello, I'm right here. But, right, in his group chats, he's getting texts of TikToks. He's getting texts of Twitters. He's clicking on links. He's clicking on, like, babe, you're still in the world. You just don't have it on, boo. So I love that. And everything you're saying is exactly in line with what Bob Heilig was just saying about serving and loving, right? What we're saying about finding the one person to talk to in that niche and it's serving the heck out of people, especially right now. Yeah. People need to be served right now. They need to know that there's more to this world than hate, anger, jealousy, greed, all of these nasty things that we've had in 2020, we can be the light. I truly believe as marketers and network marketers, we can be that light and impact. And you've been that person for me. I want you to know that deep down. Even though you're a lot younger than me and I'm really old compared to you, but we're going to pretend like that's not true because I look amazing even though I haven't had Botox yet. I'm going to say, though, I love it. Every time you post a book, when you're reading the Bible, when you're sharing your faith, I just love the heck out of you. And I appreciate you for doing that and being so vocal with what you truly believe in. I really appreciate you.
Thank you so much. Really, that means the world to me. Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, thank you for being here. Guys, make sure you're following Brock. You subscribe to his podcast and all the things. Thank you. We're so excited to have you. Oh my gosh, you guys. Was that not just amazing? I know it's really hard right now because all I want to do is go make reels because I have makeup on too. I know, right? I'm ready to go make reels and call it a day, but we can't do that because we have more. But I mean, wasn't that incredible? Go follow him. Seriously, just follow him. That's all I got to say. Go subscribe to his podcast. It's a no-brainer. Who's up next? Oh my gosh, Coach Fryer's next? Yeah. Oh, you guys are in for a treat. So we've got what? You don't have much time. It's like 2.5 minutes, not even. I'm jumping off here. I'm pulling on over there. And you heard him talk about your target audience and all that stuff, right? I don't know how many times you guys are going to hear that. All right, I'm just going to put that out there. Okay, guys. See you on the next one.